So as you guys have probably expected by now, usually in these SLG videos, I'm joined by one of my friends, either Craner or Finn. Usually Finn, but talking about Finn, he has done something terrible. He has betrayed us all. He has gone on holiday. I know, disgusting. Rude, selfish. But he told me to not worry. He said that he has a plan to entertain me and the audience from a sunbed and sent me this video to watch. Now, I've already seen it, but I'm just gonna run it for you guys.
Oh, hey guys! Oh, I'm in sunny Croatia right now. Sorry I couldn't be with you on SLG this week, so you're gonna have to just put up with Josh. Yeah, not great. But I'm having a great time, and I'm not sorry. So I've sent you something really, really special to entertain you while I'm gone, and that's my favourite Brainrot origin stories. Enjoy it. Yeah. All right. Bye. Yeah. All right. Bye. All right. All right.
So, yeah, that was that. And here is the list of all of the Italian Brainrot stories he has sent me to consume. And that means you're coming along with me on this ride. Let's find out about the story of Bombardo Crocodilo.
Have you ever wondered who Bombardo Crocodilo is?
No, I haven't.
This croc is causing chaos all over the internet. And if you don't want him dropping bombs at your house, you better hit that subscribe button.
Okay, already questionable storytelling. I don't think I've ever listened to or read a movie that told me to subscribe.
Bombardo Crocodilo is a meme sensation straight from the Gaza
Whoa,
conflict.
whoa.
And he's an alligator that doesn't just swim, he bombs, loves bombs, and doesn't believe in Allah. Definitely not
Whoa!
your average croc. Who would win in a battle? Bombardo Crocodilo or Tung Tong Sahur?
Who the hell is Tung Tong Sahur? Whoa. That went, okay. Oh my God. I can't up. I swear to God, Finn. What am I watching? I thought it was just cute and fun, and it just got straight up political in here. They better not all be like this, otherwise this is going to be a very short video. Oh, okay. All right. Tralalelo, tralala. I'm going to click the thing.
Have you heard the story of Talero Traala? Tralala
No.
is nothing short of surreal. He's not like ordinary sharks. Instead of swimming, he stomps across the ocean floor on 3 legs.
What do you mean 3 legs? What is the third leg?
Dressed in worn-out Nike shoes.
They look pretty clean, to be honest.
According to legend, he's an atheist consumed by rage, blaming both God and Allah for the misfortunes that shaped.
What the hell? Why does it keep doing that? Why does it keep getting political? Does Tralalero and Bombardillo, are they friends? I don't know, I've already forgotten. Wait. Yeah, maybe they are friends.
Did you know the wild story of Brr Brr Patapim? Subscribe now if you love Tung Tong Sahur. One day,
Okay, well, which one is it? Make your mind up.
Brr Brr Patapim found a mysterious clock that could
Okay.
stop time. He wanted to see what happened next, so he asked the wizard named Gandalfus for advice. The
Okay.
answer, turn the clock backwards. He did, and everything froze in place. Who do you think could break the time freeze? Comment your ideas below.
There's a what now? Comment your ideas. Lilra, he has a clock. The amount of brain cells are lost in this video. Yeah, that's more accurate. Oh, Lilu Lara is here, so maybe we'll find out later on. All right, time for Cappuccino Ascino.
Have you ever wondered why Cappuccino Ascino turned into half ninja and half coffee? Cappuccino Ascino was a quiet, everyday guy with a serious passion for coffee. He brewed the best
Wait, whoa. Cappuccino Ascino used to be a human?
cappuccinos, but at night, he was the deadliest assassin in the city. One evening, as he prepared for his next mission, he added a strange ingredient to his espresso, a gift from an old friend. As the coffee brewed, a strange bubbling sound filled the room. Whoom! The air around him thickened. Suddenly, his head turned into a cappuccino.
So he took a magic potion and turned into a Cappuccino Assassino. Okay, I mean, that's actually the simplest story we've had so far, so that's fine. All right, Ballerina Cappuccino. Are they related in some way?
Have you ever wondered why Ballerina Cappuccino
Does she take the
turned into
same
coffee?
liquid?
A lightning strike turned her
lightning.
head into coffee? She was a ballerina who loved coffee more than catching her breath after rehearsal. Every day, like clockwork, she'd swing by her favorite cafe before class. But one day, while sipping
Wait, hang on. What?
coffee more than catching her breath after rehearsal,
So she drinks it after rehearsal and
cafe
then
before class.
has it before class.
But one day, while sipping her drink, boom! A lightning bolt struck her. Next thing she knew, her head was hot, frothy, and smelled amazing.
Okay. Do we think that the liquid that Assassino Cappuccino consumed has something to do with the lightning that hit? Like, hypothetically speaking, someone could have put the same liquid from Cappuccino Ascino inside of the coffee that Ballerina Cappuccino had. And it could have been that that's actually what caused her transformation. And it's nothing related to the lightning strike. Because, well, that seems to be most likely. Because she was drinking and turned, but Assassino Cappuccino also was drinking and turned, but it didn't get hit by lightning. Holy. All right, what have we got now? Tung Tong to her. Okay, we've heard a bit about him already. And isn't a fan of Bombardo Crocodilo. Okay, let's just play it.
Ever heard of the woodman who wakes people at 3 a.m. with a bat? Tung 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 sahur. In the heart of Indonesian villages during Ramadan.
Okay, there's an interesting, like,
There's a strange ritual. People wake up before dawn to eat sahur, but there's no alarm clock. Instead, someone strikes wood to wake everyone up. Over time, the internet turned this creepy figure into a woodman with feet and a bat. Would you dare let him wake?
Why does that seem like the most reasonable one that we've had so far? Tung Tong is kind of wholesome then? Like, Tung Tong's not a bad guy then, because he's waking people up so that they can do their, like, their ritual. Right? Like, and that's like family. So Tung Tong is maybe a bit misunderstood. Interesting. All right, we've got Lily Lala. This one potentially can help out Burber Patapim. Okay.
Have you ever heard the story of Lirili Larila? Lirili Larila is part cactus, part elephant, always wearing her giant sandals. She lived a peaceful life in the desert until one day a floating clock appeared, following her every step. Why? Because she once overslept for 100 years. Now, the clock never stops. It rings every time she tries to rest, reminding her of the time she lost. Who do you think could help? Lirili Larila.
Okay, wait, hang on. Tung 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 could help Lirili La 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 because he can break the clock. So how does this interact with Burber Patapim? Let me just,
He wanted to see what happened next, so he asked the wizard named Gandalfus for...
I wonder if this has got something to do with Gandalfus then. Something bad was happening, and then they reversed the clock. So maybe if they if Lirili La La reversed the clock. But that all depends on whether Gandalfus is a good or a bad person, right? We can't really confirm that or deny it. Chimpanzee, banana...
Have you ever wondered why Chimpanzini Bananini turned into half chimpanzee and half banana? This monkey ate a forbidden banana and changed forever. Chimpanzini was just a normal monkey, living peacefully in the jungle. Until one day, he found a strange glowing banana, the forbidden banana. He was hungry, so he couldn't resist and ate it. Suddenly, boom! His bottom turned into a banana, just like the one he ate. Now he's half monkey, half banana.
Interesting. So that liquid that got poured in the coffee, I wonder if it was banana flavored. This could be the source of the liquid that Cappuccino Ascino and Ballerina Cappuccino consumed. If they were able to confirm whether the liquid was banana-y in flavor, then that would confirm that potentially the source of all of this is the banana. And I hate bananas, so this will make sense. All right.
Why did these two scientists turn into a salt jar and a honey jar with legs? They were brilliant but careless researchers, working late on a food preservation formula meant to make flavors last forever. But when ancient salt and enchanted honey accidentally mixed into their sample, everything went wrong. Boom! A blinding flash filled the lab. When the smoke cleared, they were stuck in the jar.
Okay, so...
Flavors last forever. But when ancient salt and enchanted honey accidentally mixed...
Enchanted honey! See? Enchanted! I think this is a Gandalfus thing again. If Gandalfus has been enchanting food, bananas, honey, coffee beans, I don't know what the salt comes into this, and the salt might have been what caused the more explosive reaction, and that could have something to do with the lightning strike. All right, Undin din din din.
Have you ever wondered why Udin din 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 dun, ma din 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 dun turned into an orange? One day, Udin din din dun was just a regular guy with a passion for bodybuilding. He would train every day at the gym, lifting weights like his rent depends on it. But
now
one
is that
evening,
lightning
while chugging
or
his protein shake, out of
shake?
nowhere, a mysterious energy blast hit him. Next thing he knew, his skin was bright orange. His body was ripped.
Wait, what was that bit at the end?
Where a mysterious energy blast.
Mysterious energy blast. What if the energy blast is Gandalfus escaping from the scene? Because it didn't happen to the monkey. What was the monkey? Chimpanzee Bananini. It didn't happen there. And it also didn't happen to the ballerina. Interesting. All right, Orangatini Anasis.
Why did this scary orangutan turn in?
Okay, this is going to be interesting because if there is a lightning or a big strike, if it isn't there, then I think that means that they aren't the target of it,
pineapple.
you know?
The truth will shock you. One day, a group of scientists at a research lab decided to test a revolutionary new serum that could transform animals into harmless, friendly versions of themselves. Their first test was a mischievous orangutan they had caught from the jungle. They injected him with the serum, and then something wild happened. The orangutan's body began to change. His fur turned into tough pineapple skin.
But when did it become pineapple, though? There's no pineapple in this. Something's missing from this one. We're clearly not learning the full story here, because there is no, he kind of looks like Gandalfus a little bit. Like if Gandalfus had short hair, something's missing from this storyline. But this could be like, oh, what's that? That looks yellowy. That's the only one that's lit up is the yellow one. Banana or honey flavored. Maybe. Frigo Camelo.
Have you guys wondered why Frigo Camelo Buffo Fardello turned into half camel and half refrigerator? Camelo was just wandering the desert looking for water when he stumbled upon a strange, shiny metal box.
Oh, interesting.
Buried in the sand. He was curious, so he nudged it with his nose, and suddenly, a bright flash lit up the sky, and the metal box transformed, fusing with his body. Next thing he knew, his hump turned into a refrigerator door.
A blast, eh? What if this is one of the ways that Gandalfus is getting around? Whatever this block is. And maybe something went wrong and it's ended up in the desert, because there's no way that a camel would be targeted. And it's the only animal we've seen that has a lightning strike related to it. But that block is there. So no Gandalfus. Like it's an accident, if that makes sense. Boneca Ambala.
Have you ever wondered why Boneca Ambalabu turned into half tire and half frog? Long ago, there was a man who owned a tire shop.
Okay, if this one ends up having a lightning strike, this is going to go crazy.
Every afternoon, a bunch of frogs would gather around his shop. He didn't like them, so each day he would use a tire to hit and kill the frogs. One day, the spirit of nature appeared. Furious, the spirit decided to punish him. It gave him a frog head, a tire body, and human legs.
Okay, now we're getting... A spirit appeared? Wait.
The spirit of nature appeared. Furious, the spirit decided to punish him. It gave him a frog head, a tire body, and human legs.
If that isn't like a lightning sound, I don't know what is. Is this Gandalfus's booty call? La Vaca Satano.
How did this cow turn into a planet with human legs?
Whoa, okay, this is the kind of the craziest combination we've had so far. Very interesting.
Satano was a regular cow, grazing peacefully in the meadow under the stars. One night, a mysterious cosmic event surrounded Satano with glowing stardust. Thomas, the farmer, came over to check if Satano was okay. Suddenly, a swirling portal appeared and pulled them both inside. Satano's body turned into a glowing planet.
Gandalfus's portal. And it had the fairy dust, which means that Gandalfus must have been with his booty call. I don't know what is her name. We don't have a name for her. This is the first time we've ever seen anyone go into the portal. But what happened to the guy?
Satano's body turned into a glowing planet.
Wait.
Portal appeared and pulled them both inside.
Yeah, so we only got Satano. So what if this is the origin story for Gandalfus? And he was actually just like a quiet farmer. But wait, but then the fairy dust, maybe we've been looking at this wrong. Maybe Gandalfus is the woman's side piece, like vampires. You know how you have like the main vampire and then like the lower end vampires. All right, Trippy Tropy.
Have you ever heard the story of Trippy Tropy, Troppa Trippa, and wondered why Trippa became half fish and half bear?
Half fish and bear.
And if you think Tung Tong Sahur could defeat Trippa, smash that subscribe button now. Now let's begin.
I'm starting to think that like Tung Tong is like the protagonist. I feel like it's easy to think that he's the bad guy, but I feel like potentially he's a bit misunderstood.
Trippa was just an ordinary bear who dreamed of becoming the fastest in the world. One day, when he saw his reflection in a mysterious lake, he made a promise to himself to become the fastest being ever. Trippy Tropy was just chilling by the lake, dreaming about becoming the fastest creature in the world. But in that lake lived a magical fish. When Trippa charged at it, the fierce fish bit him and placed a speed curse on him. When Trippa woke up, he had grown fins, and mosquitoes kept buzzing around him. Comment down below.
Well, that's definitely thrown a wrench in the works. So how does the fish come into this? Yeah, I think we're missing some of the story there. Giraffe Celeste.
Why did this giraffe ended up in space?
See, this is interesting. So, because we've not had much like space or big like planet level stuff. So I'm curious if there's some consistencies between this one and La Vaca Saturno.
Why did this giraffe ended up in space and turned into a watermelon body? Celeste the giraffe was happily munching leaves in the savannah when, out of nowhere, a UFO zoomed down from the sky. Before she could even blink, a powerful beam shot out and zapped her into space. As she floated in the spaceship, the aliens, who were experimenting with alien fruit genetics, accidentally turned her into a watermelon.
Whoa! Tung Tongs! Tung Tongs have alien spaceships? What? Why is no one talking about this? One person. Why is it Tung Tung and one? So I feel like there's maybe these are being repressed, these comments. Is no one talking about the fact that Tung Tungs, there's multiple of them and they have a spaceship? Well, what just happened?